Hey, it's week 5, guys. So, right now, I am struggling so hard with, it's definitely doing stuff. Mostly that stuff is, if you can already see, I'm breaking out really, really bad. Mostly because if I take a shower, about an hour after I take a shower, my skin is like coated in thick grease. And I'm trying to wash it every single day, but it's really not helping so much. I'm just mostly keeping it clean because it feels disgusting. Yeah, it's the unattractive parts of transition, guys. Just so you know, yeah. So the other thing is singing. Yeah, I know I do is like a song every week. And I want to talk a little bit more about that. Essentially, the reason why I'm doing every week I'm singing is I want to kind of record and like log the changes that are happening to my voice. So sometimes I'm going to sing songs intentionally that I know are sound different than they used to. I feel kind of unprepared because I didn't realize quite what would change, and I'm already experiencing things that I wish I had recorded beforehand. There are certain frequencies and or how do I put this? Parts of my range are changing in a way that is uncontrollable. And so I used to be able to sing, like really decent high notes. But it's starting to get to a point where I can't sing a lot of really higher songs. It's a struggle. It's difficult. My voice is changing in a way that parts of my range. It's like upper parts are fine and lower parts are fine, but the part where I have my everyone has a break in between the two different vocal cord sets, right? But I'm starting to have problems in that area that I didn't have before, where I could and it might just be like an issue of like exercise, not necessarily, or practice, I guess is what it's. Like you have to exercise your vocal cords all the time, like constantly be singing, in order to change like what you can sing and what you can't sing. I actually, as a kid, when I was like hyper feminine and like I'm so girly, yeah, I'm a real girl and all that shit, I forced myself into high soprano in high school, and so that's been a challenge for me because it's really changed, like just doing that for so long changed the way that my voice sounds and the way that like what notes I can and can't sing. Pretty much there's that break I was talking about before. My alto range in that part is really fucked up. There's like this small part where it's alto to soprano, and like in between there the alto is mostly fucked. I have a lot of alto range below it but nothing above it, and then it just goes straight into soprano, into high soprano. So it's pretty much like low, mid, soprano is fucked because of that. So, yeah, that's great. But I've been trying really hard to work on that part of my voice, to try to get it taken care of and, maybe have a little bit more range there. And for a long time, it's been working until recently. Everything sounds sharp when I sing in that range now. It's really straining. And it's like, I guess people go through this, when they transition or when they hit puberty. But it's just I just want to talk about it because I don't see a lot of people talk about this. I usually just see like a comparison of before and after, and it's like that's cool, but what about the middle? Because you're still training. You're always training your voice. You're always working, to make sure that you've got that range or you've got whatever, you want to be able to sing. And so I just wanted to be able to kind of keep that track for you because I know I would have loved to have seen someone else go through this before I started. But I'm also not scared of it because I'd rather be happy in my own skin than my singing comes second, Like being comfortable as a person is way more important to me than my voice is. And if that is the the route that I have to take, then that's what it is. But yeah, so I just want you guys to be able to see, you know, and experience like what I'm going through, and know that it's not just going. It's normal, you know. If you're going through this, it's normal. It's totally normal. It's to be expected. Like, your voice is going to change, and there are things that your voice won't be able to do anymore. And you just gotta keep working it. You just gotta keep singing every single day. Keep, you know, trying to go through. And eventually everything should work out. And I am saying this also for my own prosperity, because it's definitely getting harder. Like I said before, certain songs are really difficult to sing. And this is running really long, so I'm just going to sing a song for you guys now. Well, I didn't tell anyone, but a bird flew by, saw what I'd done, and he sang. Oh god, I fucking can't remember this song very well. I think I'll just sing a different song. My boy builds coffins with hammers and nails. He doesn't build ships, he has no use for sails. He doesn't make tables, dresses, or chairs. He can't carve a whistle 'cause he just doesn't care. My boy builds coffins for the rich and the poor. You hear that? That's the me not being able to sing part. Kings and queens have all knocked down his door. Beggars and liars, gypsies and thieves, they all come to him 'cause he's so eager to please. My boy builds coffins, he makes them all day, but it's not just for work and it isn't for play. He's made a one for himself, one for me too, and one of these days he'll make one for you, for you, for you. So yeah. Oh, that was hard to do. Anyway, I love you guys. Talk to you later.